stop. That feeling you can't explain, it's not random. If this makes you think differently, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and like, please. You're moving, working, improving, but nothing really changes. What if it's not me? It isn't. You weren't stopped, you were guided. There's a name for this: choice architecture. It means this: you choose, but from options that were already arranged. What you see, what feels normal, what feels risky, none of it is neutral. It's structured, and you don't notice it because it doesn't force you. It nudges you. That's the second layer, nudge. Small pushes, no pressure, just making one option. It's slightly easier than the others, and humans follow ease. So you keep choosing, but within a direction you didn't design. Then something else happens. The system sets a baseline. This is called the default effect. People rarely change what's already selected, because changing requires effort, and the brain avoids effort. So default becomes normal. Normal becomes identity. This is just who I am. But it's not who you are. It's what was easiest to keep. And over time, your behavior repeats. This is the habit loop. Cue, action, reward, again and again, until it feels automatic, and now you're not deciding anymore, you're repeating. Then comes the final layer, sludge. Not stopping you, just slowing you down. Leaving becomes harder, changing becomes unclear, so you hesitate, delay, stay. Now put it all together. You're given structured choices, you're nudged toward them, you're anchored by defaults, you repeat through habits, and friction keeps you there. And through all of it, you keep moving. That's the illusion, because movement feels like progress, but without direction, it's repetition. So you optimize, work harder, improve, and become better at staying where you are, until one moment, very small, something feels off. You can't explain it, but you notice it. That's where it breaks. Because once you see the structure, you stop reacting the same way. Not instantly, but enough. Enough to question, is this even the right direction? And that question doesn't belong inside the system. It sits outside of it. That's where direction begins. Not faster, different. And that's why most people stay. Not because they can't leave, because they never see it. You did. Now the only question is, what will you do with that? This is what it actually feels like. You're always doing something, busy, occupied, moving. But at the end of the day, nothing really moved. You're tired, not from effort, from repetition. There's a quiet tension inside you, not loud, not dramatic, just constant. Like something isn't quite right, but you can't explain what. Sometimes you feel motivated, you plan, you start, and then slowly, you fall back into the same pattern. And the most frustrating part, you don't know why. So you start blaming yourself. I'm not disciplined enough. I don't want it badly enough. But deep down, that doesn't feel true, because you are trying, and still, nothing changes. It feels like hitting an invisible wall. You're moving forward, but somehow, you're in the same place. At times, life feels preset, like you're choosing, but all the options feel similar. And over time, you start accepting it. Maybe this is just how life is. But even then, something inside you resists that idea. A quiet voice. This can't be it. That feeling has a name. It's not failure, it's not laziness. It's the feeling of moving without progressing. You're active, but not advancing. And that creates a strange state. You're not lost, but you're not getting anywhere either. You're in between. And that's the most exhausting place to be. Because there's no clear problem, but there's no real progress either. And the mind hates that, so it tries to fix it by blaming you. But the truth is, that feeling isn't weakness. It's awareness. It's your mind noticing the gap between effort and direction. Most people ignore it. You didn't. And that's why it feels uncomfortable. Because once you feel it, you can't fully go back. And maybe that discomfort isn't the problem. Maybe it's the beginning